What is up, everyone? In this video we will be making a tier list for every single clan inside the new Roblox Naruto game, Ninja Time. All right, I'll be ranking them from all the way to D tier to S tier. Now this is just my opinion. If you think I'm wrong in any way, shape, or form, let me know in the comment section below. Right, yeah, this is just my opinion on using all these clans, right? So take it with a grain of salt. So hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. Also use my code XenoTy when buying a game pass inside of the game. Support your boy out. Right, let's try to get to 1K likes on this video. Let's get straight to this. All right, so here we are with the tier list. So we have every single clan that's in the game currently right now. As more clans release, I will make updated videos on these as long as you guys want me to. You have to request them. All right, so the first one we're gonna go with is start with Fighter Gate. Now I feel like this is a B tier clan altogether. B tier, other than you have to really work for the 8th gates. So is it really worth it to get this? What they make you do to get the 8th gates, I don't think it's worth it, my guy. I don't think it's worth it. They make you do too many, you know what I'm saying? Just too much, right? But the damage is very decent. It increases damage for taijutsu a lot, and the speed. So it's decent. It's definitely decent, but you can't even get all the moves, to which you have to do the quest by Rock Lee, and I know it's very tedious, so put that at B. So yeah, it is what it is. It's all right. 8th gates, it's decent. I believe it at high B. Right, then we have Bone, which is a pretty good clan as well, right? Without the family, I'm still say it's like a B tier, high B tier. And just letting you guys know, B tier doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that other clans are better. The damage on this bad boy is really good. Really good. I can't lie to you. So I'm gonna put this above, right in front of, because it has moves that you don't have to be straight in front of the boss for. And fighting bosses in this game, you have to be very careful, right? You want to have long ranged moves, and with clans, that's very important, right? So for this one, it's only going to be in B tier because you have to be right in front of them to use most of the moves, right? And once you get caught in that M1 string by that boss, you're almost finished, depending if they hit the moves on you or not. So yeah, but for this, there's multiple moves where you can have some distance between you and the boss yourself, and the damage on it is pretty nice, right? Then you also get the mode, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna just put it above Fighter Gate just because of that. Now we have Bug, which is a decent clan. Now if you stack the moves on top of each other each time, it does do some damage. But I wouldn't really say it's better than Fighter Gate. You know what I mean? A lot of it is based off of poison damage. As you guys see. Base damage 10, 5 seconds of poison damage. You see, base damage of 2 per hit, then 1 second of poison damage per hit. So you really have to stack the moves on top of each other consistently and just spam all the moves together so you can really get the best part of this clan, right? 10 second of poison damage, and you know what I mean? It's really just depends how you use it. Now if you're using this for bosses, yeah, this could be good. This could be good, really good for grinding PV. This is decent. But other than that, it's bro. 5 per hit, so yeah, it's maybe I'm just looking at it bad, but I don't know. I'm gonna just put it at B right here. Next we have Healer, and this is an A, only because you can really do really good taijutsu damage. You can heal yourself, you can also heal the people around you. That is very valuable and useful when it comes to a clan, right? In PvE and PvP as well. So base damage 10, right? Base damage 0. This is the one where you can heal yourself. This is the one where you can heal the people around you, right? This one 15 damage, base damage, you know, and it breaks the defense. Cooldown is 14 seconds, right? And it doesn't cost that much chakra. Then this one's base damage 20, right? And per hit. Then this one is just the rage skills, right? Then you obviously get the mode, right? It gives you 30 seconds of a taijutsu boost. 30 seconds is long, bro. Then leaves you with the full life. I think you recover all your health as well once you use this mode. Then once you use the chakra hands as well, it will increase your taijutsu damage by 1.5. So that's not bad at all. You're definitely gonna want to use the healer over fighter gates. I'm gonna be honest. You're definitely gonna want to use this. So I'm gonna put this at A tier, right? Let's see. Next, we got Yellow Thunder. All right, you know, I'll put this at C, to be honest, because only some of the moves are really just used for transportation. You have to set up a lot of steps to use some of these good moves that they have for it. You know what I mean? Like, you throw a kunai on the floor, cool, boom. Then you can press the next skill to teleport on the chosen kunai. Then teleports any skill or projectile to a distance. So transportation moves, not really any damage based moves till you get to like the 4th or 5th move now, man. So it's really right? You get base damage 2 per hit. Next one 2 per hit as well, right? Then 10 per hit for the last freaking move. So yeah, this isn't really a legendary. This is not worth to be a legendary, in my opinion. Just in my opinion. I'm gonna leave this bad boy at C. All right, it's just, come on. That's just what I think. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section below why. Right, I might be wrong. It is what it is. Now we have the Wide Eyes clan. I'm gonna put that at A. Really good, right? We have the air palms. All of the moves do good damage. Yeah, all of the moves do really good damage. Would I put it in front of healer though? I don't really know. 8 per hit. Then you got this is kind of useless. I'm not gonna lie. It just gives you like the option if you want to turn this bad boy on to try to find somebody if they're running away, but it only works on actual people, not like bosses. So I guess it's but I still feel like it's kind of useless, right? Next is 12 per hit, right? Then you get the rotation, which you can hold down. It's 0 per hit. I don't know how it's 0 per hit, but that makes sense. Then you're also able to M1 this if you're holding it down on PC at the same time, so you kind of can get some extra damage. Then you can have this, what's it called? Oh wait, I don't even know about this. Skills, Wide Eyes, damage 0, eyes increase 30%. Golden eyes. Golden eyes. You can get golden eyes. What the heck? I didn't know that. All right, so boom, Wide Eyes. You get 8 per hit for the last move as well, bro. Yeah, that definitely is A tier. Dang, like, would I put this in front of healer? I don't know. I would just leave it right there. I feel like that is fair. All right, next we're gonna start with the Sharingans. So I would put, obviously we have Itachi's. I want to say high A or S. Like, obviously all the Sharingans are good. Like, even the ones if they just have pure base genjutsu moves, right? You can still put them in high A, but their Susanoo, ribcage, skeletal Susanos, you know, they really carry them in this game. I'm not gonna lie. They do very, very much a lot of damage to bosses and NPCs in general, but PvE, you know, it might be hard to fight somebody with it, in my opinion. So it really just depends. Now, in my opinion, I'll put it in S, maybe. I'll put it in S. All right, it's Mangekyo. Sure, right? So most of the moves are genjutsu based, like I said before, but every time you unlock a Tomo, the damage increases for the Raven skills, only the Raven skills in general, right? Base damage per hit for the first one, base damage 50 just for this one move alone. Then the third one, you get 50 damage, which is pretty decent, right? But it's still a genjutsu, right? Then the cooldown for it's 120 seconds though, so you got to think about that as well. Now when you're using the mode for the damage, right, the skeletal aura increases from 20% for defense, then base damage and 1 per hit is 0. Then the ribcage form, 25% damage from defense, then you get 25 plus 1 per mastery level for the Raven, but the damage for M1 as well. right? Then everything just increases right here. So it's still really, really good. I'm gonna just give it an S. I feel like that is fair. Now we have Shisui's. I honestly want to put this in A. It's not that good, honestly. In my opinion, it's all right. It's all right, right? The skeleton definitely carries this. You know, it carries this clan a lot. You know, this move, whoever was hit in the area will have their movement weakened and will not be able to use M1 jutsus and substitutions during effect. Now this is good, true, this is good, but again, it's eh. Then the next move, whoever was hit in the area will have their vision weakened. So NPC stunned, and yeah, then base damage 50. Then obviously the skeleton buff you get, which is very, very OP. Now A is bad, like I said, I just would have put it in S in my opinion, because the status effects really carry this in the skeleton as well, just in my opinion. And low-key, depending if you know how to use this correctly, it could be S, but I'm just put this right here, bro. I honestly would use Itachi's over this. That's just me. Now we have the next one. We have Sasuke's. I'm gonna put that above Itachi's for S tier. It's really good. Most of it is Amaterasu's, right? Black Flames, that's literally what it's called. And first move, 20 damage plus you get 5 seconds of Black Flames damage and a defensive break, which is pretty good. Then next one is 10 per hit. All right. Then 5 seconds of Black Flames damage. You can hold this down, I'm pretty sure, which is really, really good. Then it's only 14 seconds. That's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. Then an ultimate, right? You get base damage 50, 25 per mastery level, right? That is really crazy. 50 damage plus 25 depending on your mastery level. You got to think about that, man. That is a lot of damage. Then plus 20 seconds of Black Flames damage on top of that. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. You really got to think about this right here. So yeah, man, that's a really good move. Then obviously the skeleton, you know, M1 damage. Then everything else obviously is just making it way, way, way more OP. So yeah, I'm putting this above Ravens. That's just in my opinion. Just my opinion. You know what I mean? Next, we have this one. Obviously, this is Kakashi's and Obito's. I'm putting that in here. It's all right. You know, you're able to go to the different dimension, but don't really do any damage. It just helps you get away, you know, from certain stuff. Then the next move, you're able to like become completely intangible and they can't hit you, but you can hit them for a certain amount of time as long as you hold the move down, which is pretty decent as well. But you know, I'm not using that over these two in my opinion, right? It just really depends on your play style, but yeah, I can't put that above these two in my opinion, right? But I'll still show you guys what it says for it. Boom, you become intangible. Base damage is still 0 though. All right, 3 times movement speed. Base damage still 0 for that one, but you can take the person to the special dimension and you give it a 20% damage increase in the dimension, and I think that's for every move. Then the last move is base damage 500 plus 20 for the last, for every mastery level, right? But it's a genjutsu and it's intangible, and take 10% of the target's total life, plus it's a defense break. So that last move really carries, plus it also gets the Susanoo rib cage. So yeah, those are really carrying it. I'm still gonna put it in A though. Still gonna put it in A. It's all right. Now we have Meteor. I'm putting that right there. Boom. It's based off of AoE damage. It's absolutely insane. The last move could probably one shot almost every boss in the freaking game, bro. Almost every boss in the game. Now for PvP, it really depends, because if the target is fast enough, they can get away from most of the moves, but a boss is going to be following you all the time. Is going to be in the area of where you want the move to hit, like the Meteor, so it's going to hit them. So it really just depends, but yeah, it's really, really, really strong. It can literally one shot almost everything in the game, bro. I'm so serious, right? Boom. 20 damage per hit for the first one, genjutsu. Second one, genjutsu Meteor, 20 damage, but 18 per mastery, and that one's 12 per mastery level, but 2 seconds of fire damage, plus it's a defensive break. Then next one, boom, base damage 0 per hit, 6 per mastery level, defensive break as well. But you gotta understand that last move is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. The AoE on it is insane. Obviously the skeletal. So yeah, Meteor is gonna right there. Then we have Pain's Renegon right? Or purple eyes, and I'm putting that as the best one. It definitely is. Now, as much as the useless moves it has in the game, I'm still putting it in S, right? It's really rare. Obviously, is it worth being that rare? But some of the moves, 20 per hit, but depending on the mastery level, it does way more than that, right? Only 5-second cooldown. Next one, divine push, 100 damage plus 1 per mastery level, right? So 125 really. Then we got 500 for celestial subjugation, and I think that celestial, I think that pulls him in, or is that Shinra Tensei? I don't know, but this is that one, right? 504 plus 4 per mastery level, so that's pretty good. Then Rhino Rush is move, definitely a good distraction move. Like if they're trying to charge, you can throw that at them. Really good move, right? Next one, these are only mounts. Now the mounts are pretty good. Only this one really, only this one, because it's faster than the regular bird mount, right? Then absorption drains 100 chakra per second from the enemy, so you really got to know how to use this one and win. Next one does a base damage of 400, which gives 2+ per mastery level, and takes 5% of the target's life, adding on to the 400 base damage. Then it's a defensive break. Then you get this one, which is Hell's Gate, 100 per hit, 1 per mastery level as well, which is good. But 20-second cooldown, you got to think about that. Then you got the Gamma Beam, which you can hold down 300 per hit, right? Then you got the Universal Pool, right? Boom, 20 per hit, but it lasts for a long freaking second. Not a long freaking time, not a long freaking second. It lasts for a long freaking time. Very long. So like I think it does 400 to 500 damage in total, and you can still use jutsu shooting at it in the middle while it's getting like just stacking on top of it. So yeah. Then you have the demonic statue, which is probably the second best move in the game. I think it does more than Madara's Meteor. So yeah, it does a really ton of freaking damage, dude. Ton of freaking damage. A ton of freaking damage. So yeah, but the cooldown is 120 seconds, which is why it does a lot of damage. And 500 per hit, 4+. Now I don't know how accurate this is, because it really feels like in game it does really way more than that, and it has a lot of AoE. So yeah, that is every single clan. This is my tier list in my opinion. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications as well. See you boys next time. Peace.